Florida law is taking aim at hate crimes. During a trip to Israel on Thursday, Governor DeSantis signed into law a bill that makes it a felony for hate groups to harass or intimidate people based on their religion or ethnicity. Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer is live for us in Tampa. So, Aaron, tell us more about this new law.
Yeah, Allie, this law applies to all religions and ethnicities, but the bill's sponsors decided it was necessary when they saw a spike in anti-Semitism in Florida. In February, Volusia Sheriff Mike Chitwood released this video. He says it shows neo-Nazis harassing Jews outside their synagogue.
This is nothing but pure evil.
And it's part of a rise in anti-Semitism in Florida that a new law is targeting.
You're seeing this statute saying we in the state of Florida are not going to tolerate that type of activity.
Hey, that's in the books. We're fighting back.
During a trip to Israel Thursday, Governor DeSantis signed the bill into law. It makes harassing or intimidating someone based on their religion or ethnicity a hate crime.
I think all Floridians, especially those of the Jewish faith, have the right to quiet enjoyment in their neighborhoods and the right to practice their faith without reprisal or fear of harm.
The chair of Tampa's Jewish Community Relations Council says something alarming was happening in communities across Florida.
You start to see it more on a daily basis. People seem to be willing to accept these statements being made.
And it wasn't just statements. A UCF student was attacked during a neo-Nazi demonstration. Swastikas and anti-Semitic phrases painted or projected onto buildings, walls, and streets. Pamphlets with anti-Semitic messaging tossed into yards in Tampa Bay neighborhoods.
In certain communities, you are having actual violence that's taking place.
According to the Anti-Defamation League, Florida had the fourth highest number of anti-Semitic incidents last year. The bill's sponsors in the state Senate and House say it was past time to target hate.
We're called to stand up for the 672,000 Jews that call Florida home.
The only way to answer that is to make sure that on our law books there are immense consequences for that type of action.
Because if morality won't change their ways, maybe a trip to jail will.
That, I think, becomes a tool to try to prevent individual intimidation and individual harassment.
Yeah, this new law isn't going to prevent neo-Nazi groups, for example, from holding demonstrations, because that is still going to be protected under the First Amendment. However, Allie, if those demonstrations become harassing or intimidating to people who are passing by or driving by, they could be charged with a felony now.
Oh, man, those videos are tough to watch for sure. All right, Aaron, thanks.
They are.